Now, before you say, what about Elden Ring? First of all, fair. I haven't been able to play it yet. Gamefly tends to not have copies to rent, or at least that's how it went by the time I wrote this script. Second, work with me here and please enjoy your journey down the work of beauty that is Atelier Sophie 2, my game of the year 2022. Here's the deal. I want to establish how important a game's vast improvement should always be a huge hallmark of why a game should be considered game of the year or any property or media should be considered of the year. So if it's a movie, it's movie of the year. If it's an anime of the year. You get the general gist. It improves upon everything in both the Mysterious series of Atelier and the Rise series of Atelier. It not only returns to turn-based, but it can also mesh in ARPG elements through a return of the TP system. A game to be considered a GOAT or a game of the year takes everything established in their series already and drastically improves it. Sorry about that, that was my mouse going wonky. Its visual effects improved. Its story is probably the most endearing yet, as its themes of dreams and the world of false dreams ending is Shakespearean in of its own self. The characters in this game also make me desire to see Atelier games where everyone of their own worlds and timelines have their story, as the setting functions like a dimensional hub, similar to an astral plane in D&D, but a fantastical world of dreams. A threat with the Groll. By the way, those who know Atelier Rise understand the importance of Groll returning. As I said previous, this game takes every past, established core aspect and implements them beautifully. Chef's kiss. The actual synthesis mechanics? Well, it has some new features, including a feature, whether new or returning, not entirely sure, with two different alchemists simultaneously. A younger, more chuny, femdom energy Plachta, and our main pro tag, returning best girl Sophie Nolan Muller. It also returns the color change features via catalysts. It has a possibility of drastically improving quality via super effects. It has cute, sleeping CG images. It makes every known character in the Mysterious series in this game so much more nuanced and in-depth. It does such a great job of characterization that it legitimately makes me want to circle back to the DX versions of the Mysterious trilogy. It normally would be a quadrology, but it's not technically quadrology by its setting, as that world's function is a unique dimension that this game honestly stands more akin to a one-shot. A weird take, I know. Because I want to see how this version of the characters integrate into Fierce DX and Lydian Sewell DX. The ability to incentivize wanting to play remakes is a masterclass of game design. I've been doing my utmost to keep things spoiler free, but one thing I can comment on in full is that it doesn't entirely match up to the original Sophie game. But honestly, I don't think a single game can pull that off at this point. I don't think that any game of any company can outlast the grandiose, outlandish, and stupidly powerful OST song that Lele Isaiah is. There are others in the Mysterious trilogy that come close, including this game, as this May fight is absolutely ridiculous. Whereas the game's final boss music is akin to something along the lines of the original Sophie's final boss area theme. Sophie 2's OST doesn't quite match up to Leia Zaya as a single song, but is overall a much better track set. But I don't think anyone has come close to Lele Isaiah. Actually, maybe some person's mix of Buried Light can, or wait, Mick Gordon can probably do so with pretty much every Doom song, but I'm not sure that should count since he's mostly using non-instruments and sampling to make his music. And well, I'd like to compare Lele Isaiah to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, but you know, that feels like apples to oranges. And I'll leave all that to you guys though. What do you think about Lele Isaiah? Link in the description and any form of comparison. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. I'm sure a lot of wonderful games came out this year, and I will not knock on anything I haven't experienced, but what I have experienced in Atelier Sophie 2 is so damn magical, unforgettable, and an often bittersweet journey that it will remain in my brain for a very long time. To revisit, let us sum up the talking points as to why it is Game of the Year. A. It improves on everything previously established in its series. B. It pulls off an unprecedented masterclass of making someone want to play remakes and remasters, though this may be a more subjective your mile may vary take. Its soundtrack, while not entirely surpassing the best song overall, has enough value and weight to give it such credibility. D. Its story themes are beautiful, on point, and most definitely doesn't need lore videos to understand what goes on. Here's looking at you, kid. Elden Ring. E. Its mechanics suck you in. Let me know if I missed anything, but let it be known that I hereby nominate Atelier Sophie 2 as my Game of the Year of 2022, even though my track record picks never fucking win. Feel free to list your Game of the Years of 2022 in the comments section. Thank you for watching. You know what to do with the social medias. You know, like, subscribe, use my card.co link to find my alternative media sites, blah, blah, blah. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that my will is absolute.